Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Bianca, also known as Planatomy on Instagram. In today's video, I will be doing a close-up look at my Gillio Lila Medium Cara. I hope you guys will love it. So let's get started with the video. So in this box is my Lila Medium Cara. So this is the Gillio Firenze brown box that is more commonly known. Here is the dust bag, and here is the Lila Medium Cara. So I was looking for a change from the Gillio Campagna Medium, which is personal size planner, and I wanted to delve into the Medium Caras. Now, Medium Caras are another model of Gillio. So the Medium Cara comes in two parts. I bought this pre-loved because I was actually looking for an aqua, and I wanted my aqua to be very textured with lots of pebbles and wrinkles. The more older batches of the pastel Medium Caras were more textured. With Gillio, they always say that like their leather suppliers change, the leather quality changes, cows are different. I never really found out a real reason why the older batches were different quality of leather than the current ones, but I was really interested and I love a good hunt. I found out in my research, I like to do a lot of research on the company and from older posts in the Facebook fan group, that the Medium Cara pastel collection, when it first came out, had aqua, lila, light blue, lotus, which is a very, very light pink, Yale blue, and acid green. And I believe that they only made 2 of each color model. When I was looking for the aqua, there was only 2 of them made, so I assumed that it followed suit with the other colors as well. So I tried to track down an aqua. I found one of the current owners, and she doesn't want to sell hers, but we became friends in the process of talking and chatting. The other aqua, the first owner does not know where the aqua is now. So I kind of gave up on looking for the aqua, and I started looking for light blue and lotus. I was really unsuccessful with those as well. In my search for the aqua, I put an ISO in the marketplace. Someone had messaged me and she had an aqua Medium Cara. It was not from the first batch or older batches. It was brand new from the website. It was beautiful, but it was very smooth. Honestly, no discernible pebbles. While I thought it was beautiful, it was just not what I had in mind, because I definitely love texture more than smooth leather. And she was very kind and understanding. So I continued my quest as I was looking for lotus and light blue. And funny enough, the same seller messaged me and she said, I don't have either of those colors, but I have a lila. I was curious because she said that the lila was very textured, and at that point I was not getting lucky on finding a light blue or a lotus. So I said, okay, I would love to look at photos. I immediately fell in love because of the texture that was noticeable not only on the outer cover, but on the inner cover as well. The inner cover has a strikingly visible texture on it. On the front, where there's a lot of, I guess you would call this maybe stretch marks on the cowhide, and also on the back as well. And I really loved it. I asked her if it was an older planner, and she said yes. And one of the ways you can tell that it's an older planner is usually with the Gillio logo. The current models will have the logo slightly more raised, followed by the name of the model. So it would say Gillio, and then below it, it would be Medium Cara. So she said it was older. I was really excited because I just have a fascination for older planners. I really love them. You know, don't get me wrong, I love the new Gillio planners, but there's nothing like the older ones, and I was really excited and intrigued by this one. I love to know the history of the planner as well, such as like the ownership, where has it gone to, what's the age on it. And she at first told me that she had bought it from someone. She took a closer look at her planner and she found the invoice of the person who originally bought it, and then they sold it to her, I believe. I think maybe it had couple of owners before her. What she found was that the planner was originally bought in 2015. Now that was very shocking to me because that was the era in which Gillio introduced the pastel Mia Caras. I said, okay, it may or may not be one of the original batch planners, but it's still from that era. The leathers might be more or less the same. So I was really interested. I immediately told her I want to buy it. She included the original invoice from Gillio, from the original owner. When I looked at the date on the invoice, it says March 31st, 2015. That was when Gillio had people come from around the world over, I think it was their planner con at the time. That was when they released the pastel Mia Caras, that exact date. What this means is this was potentially a first batch Mia Cara. I did a little bit more digging to see if it was, and what I noticed on the Gillio website, this is the exact planner. This one that I have in my hands is the exact planner that's in their stock photos. That made me even more happy. So although this was not the aqua, light blue, or lotus that I was looking for, it still was a gem to me, and I absolutely love it. I love the texture. This is so incredibly beautiful to me. Even the inside has great pebbling, as well as the card pockets. There's something about this first batch of leathers that is different than the ones that they released later. What I had asked the seller was if this leather was more rough or more smooth, because the newer pastels are more smooth and like plushy, and she told me this leather is more rough, which is another telltale that I had an original batch planner. Anyways, let's get back to the Mia Cara configuration. So like I said, the Mia Cara comes in 2 parts, and this model is very practical for those who like to have their planner as their wallet functioning. The Mia Cara comes with the outer cover where it has a popper pocket. And a lot of people like to put their wallets or their coins or their cash in this very useful pocket. There's no pocket here. There's a zipper pocket, which extends all the way towards, let's say, up to here where my finger is. There is another slip pocket, which is where I keep the original invoice. I just like to keep the history of planners together. The pen loop, there's no pen loop, there's a pen holder in the back, which the pen would sit behind the inner binder. There's also a slip here, which the inner binder slips into, and the inside of this feels like cloth. It does not feel like the brown sky lining that tends to line the pockets of Gillio planners. There's another slip pocket here, and there are card pockets on this side. There is a big back pocket which can fit papers, receipts, money, whatnot, and then the inner binder has a type of material. This is not leather, I don't think, but it's a type of material to allow the planner binder to slide through the slip pocket, and the inner binder has 3 more card pockets and a slanted horizontal pocket. So this is the Mia Cara model by Gillio. I really love this model because when I want to go out minimally, I can just carry my card holder in this pocket and carry all of my planning and essential information in the binder itself. What I also love about the Mia Cara is that Compared to the Campagna model, the Mia Cara is a lot more of a hunk of leather, so it feels really substantial in my hands when it's filled up. It still feels like I'm holding a professional planner without feeling like it's empty and feeling like I need to stuff my planner more. They are on the more expensive side because it's obviously more leather that's being put in the organizer. It's a great model for, like I said, for those who want to carry their wallet in their planners. Just want to give a close-up look at the texture of this planner. So the backside is a little bit smooth, but I actually like that because I feel like there's no texture that I'm missing. It's all in the front. If you can hear that squeaking, it shows that the leather is not saturated in so much coating, which I like a lot. Look at that gorgeous striping. I call it striping. So yeah, I really love my Mia Cara in Lila, and I can't wait to move into her for springtime.